First, I want to thank my fellow in-flight crew members in the class of 0911 for inviting me to represent them today. Thank you. The honor is great, and I will represent you well. So, the Oprah Winfrey Show. 2 other people have mentioned it today, and it has been part of my speech since the moment you asked me to do it. So, the Oprah Winfrey Show aired its final show on May 25th, 2011, and coincidentally, that was our first day of JetBlue University orientation. We were sitting right here. Some of us were thinking about the future, about where we came from, and I was thinking about Oprah. So, Oprah has, she's got all these catchphrases, and there's 2 that stick out to me. Aha moments and those life-changing moments, and I love them. And I've been very lucky to have had both over the last month or so. I was sitting on a deadhead flight on May 6th from Boston to Newark with my previous employer. And we pushed back and we were all set to go. And we took a massive ATC delay, and I knew that my day was going to get bad, so I powered up my phone and I called crew scheduling. Before I could even dial, my phone rang. So I saw it was a 718 number, so I picked up very cautiously. This is Matthew. And it was a call that I had kind of hoped I would get, a little bit expected, and it was in-flight recruiting from JetBlue. And we all know how the rest of that call went. I hung up. I had a whole conversation first with them, and I hung up, and the woman next to me put her hand on my shoulder, and she said, "Congratulations, whatever that was." And I couldn't blame her for listening, but I hung up the phone, I turned it off, I put it away. I forgot to call scheduling. And I realized that my life had just changed. So that was my life-changing moment. We have been reminded to try to remember that moment all through our career. And I want to tell you, I will surely need no reminder. I don't think I'll ever forget it. So, JetBlue is not my first airline. It's not my first career. In fact, it's my 3rd airline, my 2nd career. I had a career in activism, aviation. But my aha moment came when I was sitting here, where we're sitting right now, on May 25th. And while sitting here, I realized that I was, God willing, never going to work for another company or another airline ever again. Our reception here was warm, it was inviting, and everybody made me want to be part of this team. Our instructors, who I'll thank by name later.
I never flew with them.
They've given us tools to deliver this JetBlue experience that we've heard so much about. What I think you guys don't realize is the kind of JetBlue experience you've given to us and my classmates, everybody here over the last 3 weeks. This is a company like no other, and I can't believe that I get to represent you every day for the rest of my life. So over the past few weeks, we have forged strong friendships, overcome our fears like the pool, and we've helped each other when we really thought we couldn't go on. I consider each and every person in these first 3 rows my family because we have been on an incredible journey together. Some bonds and some friendships are stronger than others, and I know that Stephanie Daw is sitting in the first row, and I will be friends for a very, very long time. Some of these friendships are a tad more unlikely than others. I can say almost certainly that had it not been for JetBlue University, Nick, Carlos, and I probably wouldn't be friends because we tend to run in different circles. But honestly, where on earth would you find all of these current and former flight attendants making these strong connections to a retired NYPD sergeant, the hot water heater delivery guy, the hipster yoga and slash hair stylist from Williamsburg, Brooklyn, an armory reservist, and a Wiccan minister? Where on earth does that happen? And it happens here at JetBlue University, and for that I am so thankful. we're lucky and we're grateful to be here with our wings on. I can't believe that I'm wearing this uniform. On behalf of my classmates, I want to thank Jeffrey, Dee, Joanna, Tomik, Annie, Sue, Susan, Matt, and Pedro. Everything we do, whatever we do, we learned it from you. And I mean that in a good way. It is clear that while it requires a truckload of patience that you guys love what you do, you remind us every day with your poise and grace to always be in blue, and we will do our best to make you proud. Thank you for putting us above all. So I know we're all looking forward to getting out and having cake and going up to New York, but before we do, I want to share a short verse by an unknown author, though this is clearly written by a pilot.
It's too much.
Starts like this. Because I fly, I laugh more than other men. I look up and see more than they. I know how the clouds feel, what it's like to have the blue in my lap and to look down on birds. Who else has seen the unlimbed peaks, the rainbow's secret, and the real reasons birds sing? Because I fly, I envy no man on earth. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 0911.
You can do it. Hey. Well, your class chose exceptionally with wisdom and humor. You just delivered something so wonderful. Thank you.